Hi everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Addict Creations. I'm Diane, and today we are going to be working on my embossing folders. We are going to purge, and we're going to start storing them in a new way that I haven't tried before, but I'm hoping will be the answer to some of my problems. So let's get organizing. Okay, so I have everything sorted. I have put stuff in set piles kind of over back on my table in the downstairs dining area. I have cut, not all of them. I have about 70 I have to cut, and I'm trying to think. This is the pile, sorry, that I have cut. All of the embossing folders that are similar to this style, whoops, I have embossed a piece of mint. I did it 4 by 5 so I could get 6 out of each sheet. I didn't want it 6 because then it would go side to side. So I cut it to 5 inches and then I cut 3-4 inches off of it. I also have I haven't cut the paper for the 6 by 6 styles that I'm keeping because I need to make the folder for them and I'm not exactly sure what the size is going to be on that one. So I'm having a little hiccup there, but I still have to cut. I have cut and done all of these with the embossing folders, ran them all through so that I have these all ready when I get the pockets cut. So I've got that done. Like I said, I just have the 6 by 6s I have to continue with. I probably won't do it tonight because it's been a long day of cutting these, but all of these need to be assembled. So that'll happen. And then I need to print out. So where I put on these labels right here, I am then cutting out the same pretty much thing, except for I'm putting the company name on it as well. And that'll go like right here. This is a Tailored Expression burlap embossing folder. And we have the embossing piece here. I liked this concept because you can see it. And a lot of times what I actually do is when I'm doing a project, I will pull out my embossing folders and I'll take some of the paper and I'll just kind of stick it in there and then I'll like lay it on the card and see if I like it. So I can still do that, but just having like this piece right here might be something that maybe makes it to where I don't have to do it every time. We'll see though. I don't know. I just like the way this felt and looked, and I think it'll be very tidy to have my stuff in there. Now, if I had left this open on the side, I could have put the embossing folder down. I kind of like the idea of it up so I can see it. It just kind of like burlap, and then the example feels very clean in my head. And we all need that sometimes. So that's why I have left that like that. So this one right here, I have added some adhesive on this edge. It's got some sticky on it from the mat. And we're just going to take these little pieces off. This would be a great place to use like ATG glue or the red line glue. This Express It stuff works pretty good. I mean, long term it might not stick as much, but we'll see. I have other adhesive I can put on there if I need to. Of course, I can't get the backing off of this little piece right now. Okay. There we go. So this one is honeycomb and it's Stampin' Up. And it's just a clear little label. So I think it looks very nice and tidy. And then I've got this honeycomb embossing folder. I'm just going to slide that in. This is one I had done a while ago, so it's on that side. So I did something a little different on this one. I debated it before I adhered this, but I'd already put the adhesive on it, and I decided, you know what, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. So for this one, I actually have 2 separate pieces, and I could merge them together. I just cut it in half at 5 and let's see, so it's 5, so 2.5 by 4 is what this is, and it shows each side of the embossing folder. It also shows light and dark, which is nice. So I'm just going to put these on here. And because it's embossing folders, I am going to add a little bit of wet glue because they don't always stay as well. I know this one is one that struggles when I do a card. It comes off so easy. So I always tend to put a little bit of wet glue down the center just to kind of make it stick a little more permanent. And since these will be things that I am taking in and out of my container, I am hoping that I can pretty much have a nice little, I'm going to leave those little separated, a nice little buffer that will keep these on here longer and not damage them. So I was very excited when I purged, and you've already seen me purge. Going fast forward, I got rid of pretty much half of these, and that's what I kind of wanted to do. So I'm really glad. When I was starting this process, I thought I was going to get rid of maybe 5. And the fact that I was like able to really see if I was going to use something, and my my backlog storage, or backup, is maybe about 10, and or I should say long-term storage, I guess. And if I don't use those within the year, then I will get rid of those. So I just tried to keep things that I could see using pretty much at this point on a scrapbook. And I could see doing a little something, like a little background or something, or a tag, like with this honeycomb, this burlap one. They're really nice. And I do like them. And I like how tidy this feels. This feels very tidy to me. I am just using my Hammer Mill 100-pound 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I will have the file for these down below, and I will put the file for the larger ones down there too, because I am cutting them on the Cricut. It takes a little longer, but it was nice because I could have it score and cut while I was embossing. So I still have a few to emboss, of course, because I've got all the 6x6 ones to do, but just having these cut while I was embossing saved me a lot of time. The other lady I saw, there's a couple different ones. One of hers used the punch board, and I don't know where my punch board went, so I was like, well, that's okay. I kind of like this feel right here, and I could switch them back and forth if I want to. I don't think I'm going to, mainly because you can't really read it anyway. I'm going to have to pull them out to kind of look at them. And I think what I'll probably also do is, because this one's taller, is that would go more in the back, and I will go size appropriate and try to just kind of build them up in my little bucket. And so that is what I have been doing all day today. I am very happy. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it was very overwhelming because, doing any of this kind of stuff means a huge amount of time. And as you can see from the bits I've showed you, I have been able to do parts of it, and it's going to take me hours to do more. But I have a feeling when I'm done, I'm going to be very happy and feel like I can use my bits that I have in my office and not feel like I'm kind of struggling to find things. So that is the goal, is to get myself back into the organized mode and enjoy this process, which this is kind of like making a card. So it's very therapeutic, and just have fun and make some beautiful little pockets. So you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment, and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.